Carrie, from your experience working with parents and families that have children that speak a language other than the language that's spoken in the school, are there any things a speech language pathologist can do to overcome those obstacles?
Well, definitely I would want the speech language pathologist working with the family, like you had said, where the language or the culture is not that of the language and culture of the school, to keep in mind that there might be some problems with offering a type of alternative mode of communication. So this meaning many families really want their children to have the verbal communication, and for some students it might be more effective to use some type of functional communication. At the beginning, this doesn't mean that they have to give up their hopes of having verbal communication. So it might mean just educating them that this is something that's going to help them right now. It'll help them to be able to be a functional communicator in their environment, at home, at school, and also that it means they can continue to work towards something like verbal communication if that's the family's desires. Meanwhile, they're able to functionally communicate with the rest of the world. Another obstacle that I think is something that we can definitely be of assistance, like we've been mentioning throughout, it's so important for parents to be educated about the system. These systems aren't something that the student just uses at school and then goes home and uses just gestural communication or some of the behaviors we talked about previously. The parents are such a vital part to using this mode of communication, but we have to remember we've gone to graduate school, we've had additional trainings that allow us to be able to implement these systems. Some are more complex than others, so it really takes time and implementation. And if we're not available to educate our families in the language that they use in the home, we're missing out on this whole opportunity for the students to be able to continue to grow in using their mode of communication at home as well as at school.
Carrie, thank you very much for coming to talk to us today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be here.